When the ice melted, you said nothing. When the plague spread, you did nothing. When the nukes dropped, you became nothing. At least that's what the Elder says.
Mutant Year Zero is a game that dares to be different. This RPG-esque turn-based strategy game places you in an eerie post-apocalyptic world. You are a mutant, one of many, and each with their own unique mutations which you unlock throughout the game. Explore and scavenge the world for scraps used to purchase items at the Ark, your base of operations. Your end goal is to reach Eden, where you'll uncover the mysteries and story behind the birth of mutants. But before getting there, you'll need some tips and tricks that will help you through the sometimes infuriating combat encounters in the game. So without further ado, here are my 10 tips for Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden. Number 1. Scout the area before combat. This helps to identify the number and types of enemies you have to deal with. For example, if you're dealing with a pyro, you'll probably want to equip a fire-resistant armor. If you encounter medbots, be wary of their position because they can revive downed enemies. Shamans are also something to watch out for, as they've been known to call for reinforcements. Knowing this, you can prepare for combat by equipping the proper gear, mutations, weapons, and characters. Number 2. Prepare for combat and use each character's mutations to your advantage. You'll get to use different characters throughout the game, but it takes a little while before you can gather enough scraps and experience points for upgrades. So be on the lookout for Frog Legs. It allows you to jump over obstacles. Sneak allows you to move past enemies unnoticed. And my all-time favorite, Corpse Eater. Gain HP by eating organic corpses. Be careful though, some of these require 2 kills to recharge, so use them wisely. Number 3. Be mindful about your use of action points and the enemy's movement. Action points is really as simple as that. You're given 2 APs per character per round. Some moves use 1, others use 2. Shooting uses 2 action points. Minor mutations use 1. In this instance, I mistakenly thought Circuit Breaker used 1 AP, but it uses 2, and sometimes something as simple as that can change the course of the game. So pay attention, otherwise you get this.
Disappoint me. Why didn't you listen to me?
Number 4. Travel to new areas of the map even if you don't intend to complete it, or if you're under level. The areas above your level actually has powerful gear you can equip and will prove useful in combat. See those question marks? Go there. Once discovered and named, you can easily travel back once you're ready. Number 5. Use the split up and regroup function to cover more ground. Instead of moving all 3 characters at once, you can split up your crew, explore, and regroup once you're set on a specific path. This is really just a tip to save time and minimize on the back and forth as you move around in the game world.
Whoever built this thing was a straight-up maniac. Must have destroyed on the battlefield.
Number 6. Use your flashlight wisely. This is more for those who want to breeze through the game. You can't really sprint in the game, but you're much faster with your flashlight on. The game shows a radius of enemies' line of sight, so you can always toggle the flashlight to sneak between them. I kept turning it on and off because otherwise your character's movement is so slow. Number 7. Take note of your weapon's critical hit chance and your chance to hit a shot. Does this make sense? Let me put it this way. If you're trying to shoot an enemy with 25% chance of hitting the target, you're likely going to miss. And be prepared for those ridiculous misses. It gets so frustrating, and that's probably one of the things I didn't like about this game. You can shoot with a high percentage shot, 75% chance to hit, and still miss. So there's a little bit of luck involved here, and whether I liked it or not, it's what makes the game fun and why I kept going back to it. Because after all the preparation, the tactics, and you land the final blow with a low percentage shot, you feel like a boss. Number 8. Purchase medkits. I know this sounds like a cowardly move, but trust me, they come in handy, especially before you unlock Corpse Eater. You're also going to be outgunned in most encounters, and each character, no matter how tanky, can only take so much damage before they bleed out, at which point you'll need medkits to revive them. Number 9. Think outside the box. Be a free spirit. Do what the game tells you not to do. This includes going to areas you're warned against. Here's a quick tip for achievement hunters. Midway through the game, you'll be asked to retrieve a key for Lux and return it to him. Don't. You can actually use that key to unlock a door next to Lux, save some lost souls under his mind control, and defeat him. If you return the key to Lux, you'll have to finish the game before you can go back to get that achievement. Number 10. Remember the places you visited or the places you need to return to. I had a bit of trouble achievement hunting towards the end because I lost track of the locations I had completed. The game doesn't really differentiate between complete and incomplete areas, so just keep that in mind. Again, this will eliminate a lot of back and forth. Well, there you have it, my 10 most useful tips for getting to Eden in Mutant Year Zero. I know there are many other tips, but I'll leave it to you to discover them. If you have any additions to the ones on my list, feel free to let me know in the comments. Also, did you try the game? Let me know what you think. Give this video a thumbs up if it's the kind of content you'd like us to show here, or a thumbs down and we'll definitely reconsider. Subscribe if you're into this kind of stuff, and we'll do our best to provide more entertaining content. That's it for now. See you guys on the next adventure.